World Population Day 2026, NPC seeks greater investment in young people. The National Population Commission on Wednesday, 8th of June 2026, officially flagged off activities for the 2026 World Population Day celebration with a strong call for increased investment in Nigeria's young people, describing them as the country's greatest asset for sustainable development.
I also wish to acknowledge the invaluable role of the media in informing, educating, and mobilizing the public on issues of national importance. Your partnerships remain indispensable in ensuring that accurate information reaches every segment of our society.
Speaking at the press briefing in Abuja, Chairperson of the Committee on Population Management, Honorable Gloria Isunfu, said World Population Day offers an opportunity to reflect on population dynamics and their impact on national development.
The World Population Day provides us with an important opportunity to reflect on the relationship between population dynamics and sustainable development. It also reaffirms our collective responsibilities to create a future where every individual, especially our youths, can thrive.
She noted that this year's theme, realizing the hope and aspiration of young people today and for the future, highlighted the need to make decisions today that will secure a better future for the next generation. She added that the briefing marks the beginning of activities lined up to commemorate the global event.
This year's theme, realizing the hopes and aspirations of young people today and for the future, reminds us that the choices we make today will determine the opportunities available to the next generation.
Officially launching the 2026 program of activities, Chairman of the National Population Commission, Dr. Aminu Yusuf, stressed that Nigeria's future depends not only on the size of its population, but on the opportunities available to its people, particularly its youthful population.
It provides an opportunity to share insights from the United Nations Population Fund's Global Demographic Future Survey, which offers valuable perspectives on how people, particularly young people, perceive demographic change and the future. The survey enriches the ongoing global conversation on population dynamics, including fertility, migration, urbanization, aging, and the policy choices required to achieve inclusive and sustainable development.
He called for the speedy review and adoption of the National Youth Policy and renewed the Commission's appeal for a credible, technology-driven population and housing census, saying reliable data remains critical for effective planning, equitable resource allocation, and sustainable development.
I encourage you to amplify conversations around youth development, human capital investment, population dynamics, and evidence-based planning. These are not merely technical issues, they are fundamental to Nigeria's economic growth, social stability, and sustainable development.
Dr. Yusuf also disclosed that the Commission, in partnership with the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, and other development partners, will roll out youth-focused advocacy programs, public awareness campaigns, and stakeholders' engagement across the country as part of this year's commemoration.
As part of this year's commemoration, the National Population Commission, in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund and other partners, has planned a series of activities, including media engagements, youth center advocacy programs, public awareness campaign, and stakeholders consultations involving government institutions, other stakeholders, and young people themselves.
Also speaking, the UNFPA resident representative in Nigeria, Ms. Morel Mafiko, described the theme as a wake-up call for Nigeria to prioritize the dreams and aspirations of its young population. She said findings from the organization's latest demographic future survey shows that young people place high value on partnership and parenthood, with many identifying 2 children as the ideal family size. She urged government and development partners to create an enabling environment that gives every young person the freedom, opportunities, and support to achieve their aspirations.
This year's theme is informed by UNFPA's first ever Demographic Futures Survey. It shows that young people across the globe and in our region, they continue to value relationships, they continue to value the importance of the family as a critical institution in society.
In his vote of thanks, Director General of the National Population Commission, Mr. Osifo Telson Ojugun, appreciated stakeholders for their continued support and urged them to sustain advocacy on population and development issues.
According to our city, when you talk about Nigeria, you give it a long time because there are a lot of things to talk about. Key stakeholders, we want to thank you for your time.
The event brought together commissioners, Director of the National Population Commission, development partners, and other key stakeholders as Nigeria joins the global community in preparing to commemorate World Population Day 2026. From the National Population Commission in Abuja, Blessing Ambrose, Beam TV News.
Beam TV, a broader perspective.